Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Forex Market Wrap. We're going to go through some of the charts that we outlined in the Forex Market Outlook and what's happened next. So this week we spoke about the potential for a little bit of upside to Euro US dollar until this supply zone in here, and then we needed to look for that dollar strength to come into the market in line with the May seasonal period. And it's just so happened that we did just about tap in to this zone, and we've ended up now starting to see that dollar bullishness coming through to the market. Now what I'd like to see here develop on Euro US dollar is a change in trend, and that's going to come with two different things happening. We're either going to see a break of these daily lows, which currently sits at 1.2055, or alternatively what I want to see is some kind of market pattern here. So if we form a head and shoulders pattern here and we see a breakout to the downside, that is something I would be looking for as an opportunity to start buying the US dollar against the euro. Moving on to pound then. So we uploaded the Blueberry Jam to the Telegram channel last night, talking about a potential pound US dollar short. To be fair, none of the other Blueberry Jams ended up triggering this week. The only one that did was pound US dollar, and that one's moving pretty nicely towards our overall targets, which is this low through here. And again, very similar to what we talked about in the Forex Market Outlook. We had 1.4 as the key level, which was just acting as a big barrier for pound, and what we were expecting was a lower high to come in at some point. And yesterday's candlestick closed as a bearish one, in terms of it was a long wick to the upside and it closed back within the previous candlestick range. That's a really good sign that we're going to see a reversal in the markets, and now we're starting to see that. If price can break below these lows, I expect further downside, potentially all the way back down into the previous swing lows around about 1.37. So that's what I'm expecting for with pound. Pound predominantly the worst performing currency through May, so definitely looking for some short side on pound US dollar. Aussie US dollar didn't quite perform the way we expected. We were looking for maybe, if price was to break out to the upside, that we would see an extension maybe towards this supply zone up here. That didn't happen in the end. Price instead has just kind of come back within the previous consolidation zone. So nothing really here just yet. I want to see price break down a little bit more before we look at anything towards short in the Australian dollar. But what we would need to see is a break of this trend, a break below 0.77, and that would be a good opportunity to start looking for shorts on this pair. Moving on to Kiwi then. So Kiwi was another pair that we looked at. We identified this major supply zone at 733.34. That didn't come into play in the end. Instead, the one that we spoke about on the 4-hour time frame did. Although it broke through it a little bit, it came back within quite quickly and held here. Now that we are starting to see lower lows and lower highs, we could see a continuation of this week. Very similar to Euro in terms of what we may be seeing is sort of a head and shoulders pattern on the daily time frame. So if price pulls back up into sort of the 72.38, I'd expect some shorts to come back into this market through here as well. Hope you enjoyed the video content this week, and have a great weekend.